You just reached for your phone without thinking. You just pulled a blanket a little tighter. You just chose the same seat you always sit in. None of that was random. Your brain planned it that way long before you were born. Every day, you make hundreds of tiny choices that lead you back to the familiar. The same route home, the same order at the same restaurant, the same side of the bed. It feels like personality. It is actually survival programming, running quietly in the background of every decision you make. Here is the strange part. Comfort was never about happiness. It was about staying alive. For most of human history, the unfamiliar was where the danger lived. A new plant might be food. It might also be poison. A new path might lead to water. It might also lead to a predator. So your ancestors' brains evolved a simple rule. If it has not killed you yet, stick with it. Novelty was a gamble. Routine was a guarantee. Neuroscientist Robert Sapolsky spent decades studying stress in primates and found something remarkable. It was not danger itself that wore down an animal's body. It was uncertainty. A predictable threat, one the brain could prepare for, caused far less biological damage than an unpredictable one. Your nervous system, it turns out, does not fear pain nearly as much as it fears not knowing what happens next. That is why comfort feels like relief. It is your brain confirming a prediction. Same bed, same smell, same sounds. Nothing to calculate. Nothing to defend against. For a mind built by millions of years of scarcity and threat, that predictability is not boring. It is priceless. But there is a deeper layer to this. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, working alongside Amos Tversky, uncovered something called loss aversion. Losing something you already have hurts almost twice as much as gaining something new feels good. Which means your brain is not just seeking comfort, it is actively protecting whatever comfort you already have, treating your current routine like territory that must not be lost. Think about the last time you almost tried something new and backed out. A new job, a new city, a new relationship. It probably was not laziness. It was your ancestral risk calculator, running the same math it has run for 200,000 years, quietly whispering that the known cave is safer than the unknown forest. There is an even older experiment that shows how deep this runs. In the 1950s, physiologist Kurt Richter placed rats in water they could not escape. Rats with no sense of control drowned quickly, giving up almost immediately. But rats who had been rescued once before, who had learned that effort sometimes worked, swam for days. Hope, it turned out, was not abstract. It was biological. And comfort works the same way. Once your brain has proof that something is safe, it will defend that safety with everything it has. So what does this mean for you, scrolling the same 5 apps every night, wearing the same worn-out hoodie, taking the same walk on repeat? It means none of that is weakness. It is a 200,000-year-old survival strategy, still running, still convinced you live somewhere far more dangerous than you actually do. Your brain was built for a world of predators and poison plants. It was never rebuilt for a world of Wi-Fi and grocery stores. So it still treats the familiar like safety and the unfamiliar like a threat, even when the truth is the opposite. Growth almost always lives on the other side of that unfamiliar door. But your oldest wiring will keep pulling you back to the couch, the routine, the same 4 walls, because for most of history, that pull is exactly what kept your ancestors breathing. You did not just reach for your phone again by accident. Somewhere behind your eyes, a mind built in caves is still trying to keep you alive.